Meet avid cyclist James McLellan. 5 years ago, he was living in the Middle East, helping cancer patients in his career as a medical dosimetrist, when one day he fainted and received the news no one wants to hear, that he was diagnosed with cancer. Shortly after, the man who just days prior was riding his bike had lost his wife, his medical insurance, and his hope.
And on the fourth day, my doorbell rang, and my doorbell rang, and it rang. And when I answered the door, there was a lady there who I'd never seen before. She was a Filipino maid in the area, and she said, "Mr. James," and I said, "Yes." And she put her hand on my chest, and she said, "James, Mr. James, you matter." And she handed me a bag, and she turned around and walked out, got in a taxi, and I never saw her again. I looked in the bag, and it was full of money. So the next day, I had gone to the hospital and started the fight.
Thanks to the treatment he received, James overcame 6% survival odds and has been cancer-free for nearly 5 years. These days, he helps patients here in Prince George at the BC Cancer Agency Centre for the North.
If you look at some patients, their disease is right next to spinal cord or an eyeball or something. So what I do is I design a treatment that will wrap around the spinal cord and miss parotid glands or whatever I need to do to give that person the dose to hopefully cure the cancer, but to also give them a quality of life later on. As a patient myself, I can reach out on a personal level, an empathetic level, and help people through the process as much as I can by holding their hand.
This summer, James will be fighting cancer in a different way, cycling from Vancouver to Seattle as a member of the Wheelin' Warriors of the North in this year's Ride to Conquer Cancer.
I'm feeling extremely fit. I made fitness and diet and good psychology and training a part of my life. I think I fit somewhere in the middle of this group. There are some extremely talented riders, and there's some new riders, and I do what I can to keep up with the big guys. And then sometimes I just lay back with the new guys and have a chat, and we do our thing.
I think that James's story touches me right here, and every one of us on the team has been impacted by James's story, and we're very honored to have him with us and on this team.
As a medical professional and a cancer survivor himself, James is uniquely aware of the importance in fundraisers like the Ride to Conquer Cancer.
They're out there literally saving lives, and in my business, my practice becomes more robust every day because of the research that is gathered up and reported on because of the funding that this group provides. I'm better able to help my patients every day because of this, and it makes me better.
Support James during his ride with the Wheelin' Warriors by visiting www.conquercancer.ca/go-to/James2016. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Kevin Neal.